We just got back from the supermarket and we came home with some bubbos. We've got cauliflower bubbos, pea, which sort of pea? Sugar snap pea bubbos, and these tumbling tom tomato bubbos. To find some ground to put them in, I'm so excited. All the babos are planted. These are cauliflowers, and then this is cauliflowers, and these two are cauliflowers. We got a lot of cauliflowers. There's a big tray. These are cauliflowers, and then these are the peas. This is the tomato, and then these are the sunflowers that we planted. I don't know when that was, a while ago now, and they're getting taller and it's all very exciting. And that's Will smashing up rocks. Oh, you're trying to come in our house, but you're not allowed in our house. Oh, it hates us. You are so pretty. You're just sneaking your way closer to the door. We know what you're up to. This is my sketchbook from yesterday. This is me falling asleep in the garden. Yeah, I'm gonna add some colour and stuff to this page, but then that's the end. That's the end of the book. I wasn't sure whether to bother doing a flip through of this sketchbook because I feel like it's not that interesting, but I know that any sketchbook by someone else, I would be interested looking at it, so I figure I may as well. I started this at the end of last year, but hardly used it because I was kind of planning on doing, like, having it as an outside sketchbook travel journal type thing, and then I hardly ever went outside, and when I did go outside I'd panic and come back home again, ha ha ha, so it never really got used for that. And then I started using it as a sketchbook when lockdown started, so like this is like 6 months, and then this is like March to June. But yeah, I'm just gonna flip through it. I don't think there's really anything to say about any of it. I'm just gonna show it to you. This calendar spread is on my Patreon if you're interested in such things. That's what that was for. See, this was like a day out in the city, and I stopped at a coffee shop and did some drawing, and then this was a day in a coffee shop in November, and then this is a day in a coffee shop in January. So that is how often I was going outside and drawing. And then this is a coffee shop in February. And then this was a day out in March. And then lockdown happened and I never went outside ever again. Which apparently I wasn't doing anyway, so that's fine. This was for the spring sticker sheet that I made. It's my icon. I never know how quickly to turn the pages when I'm doing stuff like this. I'm just like, oh no, it's rubbish and boring, I'll go really fast. But then I don't know if I actually let you see it. Some pressed flower. I love pressing flowers, I don't do it often enough. I think this was when I really started using it. Up until here, I had a separate sketchbook that I was using as like a diary as well, and then that ended, and then this was the only book I was using. So now the rest of this is just May and June, whereas that was like almost a full year. There's so much stuff in here that I want to use for like stickers and badges and stuff. I love sketchbooks. I'm always going through old ones, getting ideas and stuff. I recommend them. I recommend a sketchbook. Don't know what I'm talking about. This like hand-drawn blog post type thing, that's on my Patreon as well. I think it's a public post though. My Patreon is really just a blog that you can like donate to if you want to, but I just post stuff on there anyway. And I do monthly scans of my sketchbooks that are Patreon only, because I feel like I should offer something if you're there. There's a couple of bits just stuck in the back, but I don't really like drawing on the end pages because it gets all lumpy and weird. Yeah, that is my sketchbook. Proud.